My beloved child, this moment has been written in the silence of eternity, long before your breath first touched the air. You did not arrive here by coincidence. You were guided, drawn by an invisible current of divine intention that has never stopped calling your name. Even now, as you hear these words, something within you stirs, a knowing that you are meant to receive what is about to unfold. Breathe, my child, and let your spirit become still, for heaven itself is speaking to your soul. You have been searching, sometimes in the open, sometimes in quiet corners of your own heart, searching for meaning, for peace, for that unshakable confirmation that your life is not just a series of random turns. And now, in the sacred instant, that confirmation comes. You are standing at the edge of a magnificent unveiling. What has been hidden from you by fear, by confusion, by the voices of doubt around you is about to come into radiant clarity. The veil is lifting, the fog is clearing. What once seemed distant is now standing right before you, reaching out in light. Listen deeply, my child. Not with your ears, but with your heart. The voice you hear is not of this world. It comes from the place that formed the stars, the same place that designed your heartbeat. You have carried dreams that felt forgotten, promises that felt delayed, and questions that seemed unanswered. But I tell you this, nothing you have desired in truth has been ignored. Every prayer, every tear, every quiet plea whispered into the night has been heard in the language of eternity. The time of silence has ended. The time of revelation begins now. I have watched you walk through nights that felt endless. I have seen you stand in the middle of storms, holding on to hope that trembled in your hands. You have wondered if your endurance mattered, if the pain served any purpose. My child, it all did. Every ache softened your spirit. Every delay refined your strength, and every loss hollowed space for something greater to enter. I was never absent. I was shaping you in the unseen, preparing your soul for the weight of what is now arriving. A great unfolding is moving toward you. It is not slow, nor is it small. It comes with the brilliance of morning light breaking through after a long night. This is not the time for hesitation. The path before you is charged with divine momentum. I am aligning events, people, and moments to meet you exactly where you are. Even now, the air around you hums with creation. The heavens have conspired for your rise. Close your eyes, beloved, and imagine a golden light descending from above. It wraps around your shoulders like a cloak woven from the hands of eternity. It warms you. It calms you. It whispers truth into the parts of you that forgot how to believe. This light is my presence living within you. It will never leave you again. Let it seep into every doubt, every wound, every shadowed thought. Feel it healing the fractures, rewriting the stories you once told yourself about limitation and fear. You are not broken. You are becoming. You are not behind. You are precisely on time. Now the skies of heaven are opening, and the blessings you once only imagined are being released into your reality. Do not let the noise of the world drown out this truth. You were created for greatness. The energy that births galaxies pulses in your chest. I did not place you here to merely survive. I placed you here to create, to expand, to live in overflow. There is a new current of prosperity being stirred around your life, an unseen wave of wealth and opportunity that has already begun to move. Let go of scarcity. Let go of fear. Let go of the belief that good things are meant for others and not for you. My child, abundance was written into your very DNA. There is a shift happening within you now. Feel it. The energy of lack is dissolving. The energy of overflow is rising. What once seemed impossible is aligning. In the coming days, miracles will not trickle, they will flow. The very air around you will feel lighter, filled with signs and confirmations that I am near. You will see numbers repeating, doors opening, hearts softening, and paths forming where there were none. Do not question how. Simply receive. Now rise, my child. Lift your eyes and let your spirit open wide. You are stepping into a chapter where divine favor becomes your daily companion. The universe is bending in your favor. Every delay you mourned is now turning into direction. Every rejection you faced was redirection. Every ending was a doorway disguised as loss. The orchestration is flawless, and it is all working for your highest good. You have worried about provision, about the stability of your future, about those you love. But I tell you, peace is now entering your house like a quiet dawn. The chains of financial struggle are breaking. The unseen currents of divine wealth are moving in your favor. Expect unexpected blessings, divine collaborations, opportunities that seem too perfectly timed to be coincidence. They are not accidents. They are evidence of divine design. Picture this: a river of golden light flowing from heaven's heart into your home. Every room it touches glows with peace. Every relationship it passes through softens. Every heart that dwells within those walls begins to feel hope again. This light is transforming your atmosphere. Arguments fade into understanding. Wounds heal into wisdom. Division melts into unity. The energy of your home is being rewritten into harmony and abundance. This is the season where your words will carry power. Speak life and life will bloom. Speak wealth and wealth will find you. Speak peace and storms will calm. Every thought you hold becomes a seed in the soil of creation. Choose carefully what you plant, for the universe is listening to every vibration you release. My beloved, you are entering a sacred contract with destiny. What once took years will happen in moments. You are moving from waiting to witnessing. You are crossing from hoping to holding. Do not fear the speed of this change. You are ready for it. I have made you ready through every test you endured. You will not be overwhelmed. You will be elevated. And now, breathe again. Feel the pulse of eternity beneath your skin. I am infusing you with divine creativity. Ideas will begin to arrive like lightning in a clear sky, brilliant, purposeful, unstoppable. You will know exactly what to do and when to do it. You will feel guided in conversations, in decisions, in every step. This is not guesswork. This is grace in motion. Your influence will grow. People will feel peace simply by being near you. Your presence will radiate calm and certainty. You will no longer need to prove your worth. Your light will do that for you. Others will come seeking your wisdom, drawn not by your words alone, but by the undeniable serenity that flows from your spirit. Do not shrink from this calling. You were never meant to be small. You were designed to be a vessel of divine power in human form. Every talent, every gift, every dream within you is a reflection of my endless creativity. Use it boldly. Create beauty. Build with love. Prosper without guilt. Give without fear. Now receive this blessing. I pour into you a new strength that does not waver, a faith that does not bend, and a peace that cannot be taken. From this moment forward, you walk in alignment with heaven's rhythm. The old energy of confusion, fatigue, and striving is leaving your life. In its place comes clarity, vitality, and effortless flow. You will no longer chase what is yours. What belongs to you will now seek you. Imagine the gates of heaven opening wide above you. From beyond them, golden rain begins to fall, each drop carrying favor, love, opportunity, healing, and joy. Let it wash over you. Let it sink into your being. Every cell of your body is now absorbing this divine renewal. You are reborn not in flesh but in spirit. There will be moments in the coming days when you feel this surge, a sudden wave of warmth, a stillness, a whisper within that feels too loving to be your own thought. That is me. That is my presence. Speak to me when you feel it. Ask what you need to know, and I will answer through signs, through synchronicities, through the quiet unfolding of perfect timing. You may notice dreams that seem too vivid to dismiss, numbers that repeat, songs that play at just the right time. These are not coincidences. These are messages wrapped in light, reminders that you are not walking alone. You are being led toward your divine inheritance, a life of peace, purpose, and overflowing abundance. Do not resist the changes that come. Some will feel like endings, but they are beginnings in disguise. Some people may drift from your circle. Bless them as they go. Their role in your journey is complete. Others will arrive like angels in ordinary clothes, sent to walk beside you as new chapters unfold. Trust the movement. Trust the rhythm. You are the chosen vessel of transformation within your family. What heals in you will heal in them. What grows in you will spread to every heart connected to yours. Your household will become a sanctuary of light, a dwelling of peace. Where there was once tension, there will be laughter. Where there was fear, there will be faith. This is not imagination, it is manifestation in divine order. Every generation before you has longed for this shift, prayed for this healing, awaited this freedom. You are the answer to those prayers. Through your awakening, entire lineages will be restored. Old patterns of struggle are dissolving now. The energy of abundance is rewriting your family story. The days of lack are over. The age of overflow begins. You may feel an unexplainable calm in the next few days, a peace that surpasses all logic. Accept it. That peace is the sign that the new has begun. What you once chased will now flow toward you. The plans I have for you are not small. They will elevate you. Not only for your benefit, but for those who need your example. Through your rise, others will remember that divine help is real. that miracles are alive. So walk forward with open hands. Do not grasp. Do not force. Flow. Your provision is guaranteed. Your steps are ordered. Your heart is protected. Even when you cannot see the whole picture, know that I see beyond the horizon. Every detail is in perfect order. My child, this is your new beginning. The weight you carried has been lifted. The mistakes of your past no longer define you. I see only light in you, only purpose, only divine potential. You are not being punished, you are being positioned. What lies ahead is not a continuation of old struggles, but the dawn of complete transformation. Your faith has built the bridge to your blessing. Your patience has opened the door. Now step through. Take this moment to affirm your readiness, for your words hold creative power. Speak them slowly, with belief that vibrates through your spirit. I am ready to receive. I am chosen for abundance. I am guided by divine wisdom. I am surrounded by love and protection. I am one with light. I am open to miracles. I am free. I am blessed. Now go forth, my precious child, and live as the embodiment of this truth. The heavens are watching with joy. The earth is aligning beneath your feet. Everything you touch from this moment forward will prosper, not because of luck, but because divine favor rests upon you. Walk in it. Breathe it. Become it. Feel the hush that follows a thunder, my beloved, as if the world itself has drawn a single breath and held it just for you. In this quiet, a new phrase of destiny begins to speak, softly, insistently through the chambers of your heart. You are being invited deeper than you have gone before, into an inner landscape where every small secret longing takes on shape and color, where grief turns into a compass, and every unanswered question becomes a guiding star. Do not mistrust this stillness. It is the place where your true story rewrites itself. Listen as I paint for you a scene not with words you've already heard, but with images born from a fresh dawn. Picture an orchard at first light, not of ordinary fruit, but of possibilities. Each tree heavy with ripe chances that hum with quiet promise. Walk under their branches. Notice how the air tastes like warm amber and clarity. As you reach out, the fruit you touch transforms into pathways, career doors that swing open without strain, friendships that land like soft bridges, funds arriving through unseen channels that feel like the earth returning its long-held treasures to you. This orchard is not a dream. It is the architecture of your waking life, rearranging itself to reflect what you have cultivated inside. There will be moments of startling simplicity, a phone call that shifts your entire week, an envelope that opens to the exact support you needed, a conversation that mends what you thought permanently broken. These are the small miracles that stitch the larger tapestry. Expect them. Name them silently when you pray. Watch for the subtle tilts of reality that signal a much larger pivot is underway. The world is bending toward the frequency you are now sustaining. You may wonder how to steward this new rhythm. Begin with small holy practices that anchor your attention. Each morning, greet the day as if you were opening a treasured letter. Offer a single sentence of gratitude, short, sincere, and then watch how the day responds. Keep a simple light in your room, a small lamp you tend to like a faithful companion. Let it remind you that illumination is now a daily appointment. Speak gently to those you love. Let your tone be the balm that softens hardened edges. These tiny acts are not trivial. They are the nails that secure the new foundation beneath your feet. Beloved, know this. You will be called to choose often in the days ahead. Not all choices will be obvious. Some will ask you to step away from familiar comforts into bold, quiet service. Some will ask you to release plans that seem certain so that a truer plan may arrive. When such junctures come, center yourself in the deep place within where the whisper of truth is steady. Do not make your choices from panic or from the echoes of others. Make them from the inner direction that now speaks with more clarity than it ever has. Accept help when it appears. Pride is a subtle thief. It will try to convince you to carry alone what the universe intends to deliver through community. Allow strangers to become allies. Allow old friends to step into new roles and accept unexpected doors offered by people you once overlooked. Your network will expand like a map unfolding, new towns, new allies, new mercies. Each person who touches your life now is a signpost, a helper, a mirror of something true within you. You will encounter moments that feel like the closing of a long chapter, a job that no longer fits, a habit that drains your energy, relationships that quietly fall away. Grieve them briefly, then set them down like garments you no longer need. In the place of what you release, a clear, crystalline road will appear. Walk it. It will be steadier than the path you thought safe. Inside this economy of release, you will receive what you cannot manufacture. Timely provision, sudden clarity, and a trust that steadies your hands and calms your pulse. I command you, beloved, step into your unique brilliance. This is not a call to arrogance, but to fidelity, to the light that was placed within you at birth. Stand in it. Let it warm your decisions and color your actions. Refuse to minimize what you can offer. The world needs the particular frequency only your life can broadcast. When you step into that, the law of attraction rearranges itself to support you. Resources, people, and opportunities align with surprising speed. Another image for you to hold. A glass door set into a stone wall inscribed with small symbols that mean nothing to anyone but you. Place your hand on it. Feel the coolness, the seam of possibility. When you push, the door does not resist. It opens onto a bright courtyard where instruments of service and abundance sit waiting. Tools for your hands, allies at tables, offers carried on gentle winds. This courtyard is a sacred marketplace where your gifts become currency not only for your comfort, but for the healing of others. Trade freely, give with joy, receive with humility. You will be given discernment sharper than before. People will come bearing masks, some to build, some to test you. Allow your renewed insight to be your compass. You will know who to bring near and who to release with compassion. This discernment is a gift of the season. Refine it like a blade, but keep it softened by mercy. Let your judgments be tempered by tenderness, for your power is most luminous when paired with kindness. Prepare too for a season of restoration in places you once thought irrevocably scarred. A quiet reconciliation may arrive between estranged family members. Old anxieties may return briefly, only to be replaced by a new steadiness. Wounded places in your heart will find a salve that is both divine and natural. Meaningful work, fair provision, and genuine, slow companionship. Watch how a ruptured thread rewinds itself with patience and grace. I give you now another command. Receive this new charge into your bones. It is not an abstract promise, but a practical reordering. Make space in your life by clearing out what no longer feeds you. Old obligations that were never yours, fears inherited from others, possessions that anchor you to scarcity. As you declutter your days and your thoughts, you will find energy returning like the tide. That energy will carry with it creative projects, financial openings, and relationships that propel you forward. You may feel tempted to hurry, to demand proof before you step. Resist the rush. The dance of manifestation needs rhythm, not force. Plant seeds patiently and water them with consistent action. Show up each day to the work that calls you, even when the evidence is slim. Consistency multiplies favor. Small, faithful steps accumulate into swift, undeniable change. See now a second vision. Imagine a calm shore at dusk, the water reflecting stars like scattered lanterns. Along that shore, people set down burdens they no longer need. Notice how each surrender creates space for a new light to rise. You are invited to such surrender, not as defeat, but as the wise choice to reallocate your strength. When you lay down what weighs you, you make room for the gift-bearing currents that have been circling just beyond your reach. Let your inner life become a garden of praise. Speak often of thankfulness, not only for what has been given, but for what is forming. Gratitude tunes you to the frequency of abundance and draws the invisible toward you. Keep a ledger of wonders, small entries of synchronicities, timely words, unexpected kindnesses. When doubt creeps in, read this ledger and remind your heart of the steady hand guiding your path. You will also be called to speak truth into the lives of others. Use your voice with courage and compassion. Teach from the place of your own healed wounds rather than from the pulpit of perfection. Your vulnerability will become a bridge for others. Through your testimony, barriers dissolve and weary hearts find the courage to step forward. This is how the harvest multiplies. One repaired life becomes the seedbed for many. Hold now this cluster of affirmations, not the ones you have heard, but fresh threads of power to weave into your days. I am guided toward what sustains my soul. I allow goodness to flow to me and through me. I choose courage over comfort. I release what no longer serves and welcome what renews. I move with clarity and compassion. Say them slowly. Let each line sink into the marrow of your being, then act as if they are already true. Beloved, watch how time itself bends to accommodate what is true. Moments that once dragged will compress. Doors that seemed sealed will yield. What would have taken years will compress into days. This acceleration is not chaotic. It is precise and merciful. It lifts you gently into your appointed place. Be attentive to the signs. A sudden invitation, a feeling of deep yes in your chest, a clear opening where none existed. Respond with immediate, calm authority. As you go forward, anchor yourself in humility. Recognize the sacredness of each small mercy. When fame or favor touches you, let gratitude shape your feet. When wealth arrives, let generosity shape your hands. When influence grows, let servant-hearted love shape your words. This is how true legacy is built, not from accumulation, but from circulation. Now prepare your household and your inner circle to receive with dignity. Teach by example. Show how to accept gifts without shame, how to steward provision without fear, how to celebrate without arrogance. The rise of one heart can steady an entire family line. Let your conduct be the template for a new season of flourishing that echoes long after your days. You are moving into a chapter that invites you to be both bold and tender. Walk it with steady steps. Carry your light without dimming it for the comfort of others, yet do so with a heart that always remembers belonging to something vast and kind. This balance will be your compass and your crown. Finally, before you step into the unfolding, receive this closing seal of assurance. Your life is a necessary verse in a greater song. Your choices matter. Your healing matters. Your rise is meant to lift many. Keep this truth near as you sleep, as you move, as you decide. Rest now in the knowledge that the unseen has already begun to set the stage. Go forward gently, brilliantly, and with unshakable trust. The currents that carry you are true. The doors opening for you are sacred. The hands that guide you are steady. Your season of remarkable becoming has begun. Walk into it with courage, compassion, and a welcoming heart. My beloved, the air around you trembles with quiet anticipation. Like the breath the universe takes just before creation bursts forth. Everything unseen is aligning, drawing closer to the edge of your reality. You can almost feel it. A pulse, a hum beneath the surface of your life, promising that something extraordinary is about to unfold. Do not rush this moment. Stand still within it. Let the current of divine movement gather around you until it lifts you into the next level of your becoming. You have outgrown the language of fear. You are stepping beyond hesitation, beyond doubt, beyond the patterns that once convinced you that survival was enough. You were never meant to simply survive. You were meant to expand, to walk through the corridors of abundance as one who knows the halls by heart. The light within you has been whispering for years, waiting for this instant when you would finally turn your face toward it and say, I am ready. And now, you are. Breathe deeply, child of eternity. Feel the universe inhale with you. The rhythm of your heart and the rhythm of creation are one and the same. As you exhale, release every lingering shadow of yesterday's worry. Let it dissolve into the air and disappear into the silence. What is ahead of you no longer requires the energy of what you've already outlived. You are not who you were, even yesterday. A divine recalibration has begun, subtle yet unstoppable. Imagine now that you stand at the edge of a vast ocean made not of water, but of shimmering light. Each wave carries frequencies of peace, prosperity, and infinite love. Step forward. The light does not burn, it baptizes. It coats your being with strength, clarity, and renewed purpose. You can feel the difference immediately. Where there was confusion, there is now direction. Where there was fatigue, there is now vitality. Every part of you that felt fragmented is returning home to itself, whole and radiant. A door opens in the distance of your mind, a gateway to the realm of fulfillment. You cross it not through effort, but through surrender. Everything you've ever prayed for lives beyond that threshold. Stability, joy, wealth, and the deeper kind of peace that no circumstance can disrupt. You are not chasing them anymore. You are magnetizing them. The frequency of your soul has risen high enough that blessings can find you with ease. Do not be surprised when life begins to move differently around you. People will approach you with opportunities they don't fully understand. Paths will appear where before there was only a wall. Time will feel elastic, bending gently in your favor. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time, so often that coincidence will no longer make sense to you. This is divine orchestration, the perfect choreography of grace. Your heart will learn to recognize divine timing by its signature feeling. Calm excitement, effortless certainty, and a quiet joy that fills your chest like golden air. Follow that sensation, beloved. It is the compass of your higher self. It will never lead you astray. When something is meant for you, it will feel peaceful even in its magnitude. When something is not, it will feel heavy no matter how promising it looks. Trust this knowing more than any logic. There will be days when the outer world trembles, when uncertainty rises around you like mist. Do not be afraid. You are anchored now in something greater than circumstance. The storms may come, but you will no longer be moved by them. Instead, you will glow brighter in their midst, a beacon for those who have lost their way. Your stability will become their signal that faith is still alive, that love is still the answer, that peace is not a fantasy, but a force. When you speak, your words will carry a new weight. They will not simply pass through air, they will alter it. You will notice that when you bless, things grow. When you forgive, chains fall. When you express gratitude, heaven multiplies its response. This is the creative power you were always meant to wield, not for control, but for communion. You and creation are no longer separate entities. You are partners in the divine expansion of light. In this new vibration, even money will begin to move differently toward you. It will not come from strain or desperation, but from the alignment of purpose. When you act from truth, resources will appear like echoes answering your call. You will no longer wonder if you are worthy of wealth. You will understand that abundance is not a reward, but your natural environment. As light needs no permission to shine, you need no permission to prosper. See yourself walking through a marketplace of miracles, every stall glowing with opportunity. The air smells of renewal. The ground hums with promise. You reach out and touch a golden thread that dangles from the sky, and instantly it weaves into your hands as a new idea, a divine strategy, a connection that shifts everything forward. You will not have to chase these moments. They will approach you as rivers naturally seek the ocean. Beloved, prepare for transformations in your relationships. Some hearts will awaken beside you, their energy suddenly compatible with yours in ways that surprise you. Others will fade gently, not out of resentment, but because their season has concluded. Bless them. Every departure makes space for deeper harmony. Love will find its true form in your life, not the fragile kind that fears loss, but the eternal kind that multiplies through giving. You are learning to love without attachment, to serve without exhaustion, to give without diminishing yourself. This is divine maturity, the ability to stand in light and not be burned by it. The tenderness that once made you vulnerable is now your strength. It draws people not through pity, but through recognition. They see in you what they are seeking within themselves. That is your ministry, to remind the world of its own divine worth through the way you live. In your quiet hours, you will feel a pull to withdraw from noise, to sit in stillness, to listen without agenda. These are not moments of idleness, but moments of recharging. The universe pours wisdom into empty vessels. Let silence become your teacher. In that stillness, you will hear new assignments forming, businesses to build, messages to share, lives to touch. Do not underestimate them just because they begin as whispers. The smallest seed can hold an entire forest. You will notice that your dreams are changing. They are no longer mere reflections of daily worries, but prophetic glimpses of what's unfolding. Pay attention. Write them down. They are blueprints for the next phase of your calling. You will begin to sense patterns, sacred symbols repeating themselves, all pointing toward the same truth. You are not only awakening, you are being appointed. The spiritual becomes tangible now. You will feel energy before events occur. You will know who to trust without needing explanations. You will be moved to speak words that seem to come from beyond you, and they will heal. This is not imagination. It is partnership. You and the divine are co-authoring a masterpiece of grace, line by line, choice by choice, breath by breath. Let there be no fear in you when recognition comes. When doors open wide and your influence expands, remain humble but bold. Let your success be worship, a testimony that faith creates worlds. You were not chosen to hide your light. You were chosen to lift others into remembrance of their own. Every blessing that flows to you is meant to flow through you. Let generosity become your signature fragrance, the scent of heaven carried wherever you go. When challenges arise, as they sometimes will, remember, they are not punishments, they are calibrations. They appear to strengthen your alignment, to clarify your intention, to refine your compassion. Meet them not with frustration, but with curiosity. Ask one, what is this teaching me about my power, my peace, my patience? And once you learn, the challenge dissolves, leaving behind the gift it carried all along. There will come a morning when you wake with tears, not of sadness, but of relief. Because the struggle that once defined you will no longer exist. You will realize that you have crossed into ease, into grace, into the rhythm you once prayed to find. Life will still hold motion, but the friction will be gone. You will move through days as sunlight moves through glass, effortless, luminous, unstoppable. Now, beloved, anchor this transformation with your voice. Speak life into your future, speak wealth into your atmosphere, speak healing into your lineage. The vibration of your words reshapes the world around you. Declare your readiness, your worthiness, your belonging, for the universe is listening, waiting for your affirmation to unlock the next wave of miracles. I am expanding into divine purpose. I am aligned with infinite wisdom. I am surrounded by peace that never leaves. I am worthy of joy, wealth, and love. I am guided in every step I take. I am becoming the highest version of myself. I am grateful for the blessings unfolding now. Let these affirmations become your breath, your rhythm, your song. Whisper them as you wake. Repeat them as you walk. Carry them into your sleep. They will summon the unseen to manifest before your eyes. The time of smallness has passed, my precious one. You are a living temple of light, a walking testimony of grace. The universe moves with you and heaven rejoices in your becoming. Step forward, not as one waiting for permission, but as one already chosen, already crowned, already complete. You are the proof of divine love made visible. Now walk, beloved, into the sunrise of your new reality. The world awaits the sound of your steps.